Hi everyone. So I got stuck having to refilm the intro, so we're in a different spot. But basically what this look is Mac's face chart, a tartan tail, except I'm not using all of the products that are listed on that face chart. I'm using some of what I have, some of what I already own, permanent items, some drugstore, and only a couple brushes. So there's more than one way to recreate the exact look. You don't have to have all the products that every guru has for every tutorial. Case in point, this looks like the face chart and I'm not using any of those tartan plaid eyeshadows. So yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye. So to get started, we're going to take Gorgeous Gold by MAC, which is a yellow with a green duochrome. And then we're going to take the It Brush by Sephora, the 237. I already have Urban Decay Primer Potion and Eden on the lid. And I'm just going to create an inner corner highlight on the inner lid with this stuff. On both of my eyes. This color is not really dark, it's just going to create like a bright sort of inner corner highlight so it's all glowy. Now I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Color Icon palette in Vanity. It's the neutrals, and I'm going to take this matte creamy skin tone color right there. I'm going to take that same brush and we're just going to get that creamy color on there, and we're going to pat it gently underneath the brow bone. And in the center lid. I'll stick with the same Wet n Wild color palette so I'm not jumping around too much on you. I'm going to take this, which looks like a dupe of MAC's Wedge to me, the soft matte brown shade, right underneath that. And we're going to pat that into the inner crease. You need to just sort of push the tip into the crease of the lid. And we're also just going to go through the center crease with the tip of the brush with that wedge dupe. I'll just slightly apply that on both eyes. Now I'm going to apply Urban Decay's 24/7 stick in 0 to the lower waterline. And upper waterline. I'm just going to use these because I'm starting to collect them with all of my palettes. Ugh, and it's almost too short to use, and I'll just do the other eye. Now for the lower lash line, we're going to take MAC's Undercurrent Pearlglide Intense Eyeliner. And this came out with Art Supplies, and it's coming out again with MAC's Tartan Tail. Kind of glad I get to use it again, because I hate not being able to use stuff like 1 month after I bought it for tutorials because it's no longer available. And we'll just line underneath the lower lash line and we'll just do the other one. And now we'll take MAC's Lucky Green eyeshadow. It's just a minty, pretty green eyeshadow. And I'll show you another option. You can use Wet n Wild's green in their Snow Sprite Color Icon palette. That green color right there in the middle will work just wonderfully. The Lucky Green though is just a little bit more of a grass green. The Snow Sprite is like more cool, soft, and minty. I love it though, don't get me wrong, but I just want to use the Lucky Green one. And we'll just take that and tap that underneath the undercurrent using that same brush. Don't want to go brush crazy on you because I know brushes are expensive. I'd rather have like one nice brush and as opposed to having like 5 crappy ones. So here's like one great brush to have that's, you know, $30 underneath $50. It's only 20 some dollars. And we'll just get that all underneath Undercurrent so that it doesn't glide or slide anywhere. And we're just going to put What I want to do, I'll be right back. I thought about doing black track fluid line, but I'm always like lazy to bust out the whole jar and the eyeshadow to set it. So I'm just going to take Kat Von D's tattoo liner. Ugh. And we're just going to lightly dab that onto the upper lashes. Like so. As we all know, there's a fair share of eyelash tutorials cluttering up YouTube, but I'm going to take Ardell's fabulous lashes in London. These are the lashes from Around the World collection. I got these at Walgreens. Some Walgreens are sold out, but there's several, and then they have like the display behind the display where the eyelashes are, so I just like took one display down and but these are my favorite ones from Around the World collection. I also really like the Cindy. I love them all. I'm just not a fan of the Madrid ones. But enough rambling. I'm going to use these. These are just like long ones that are shimmery. NYX makes a similar pair, but I don't think the NYX ones are comfortable. So I'm going to put these on and be right back. So I've just contoured my cheeks with a bronzer. I used Mineralized Comfort, which is a favorite of mine. And I can't wait for Mineralized Comfort to be permanent if it happens. But I'm going to put on MAC's new blush in Her Blooming Cheek Satin finish. This came out with a tartan tail. This is the only hot pink I own that's a soft satin. Every hot pink I own is a pro color. So this is a really nice alternative for my makeup bag because it really reminds me of Smashbox. It's a powder blush. It's like your perfect pink shade. It's like a bright hot pink, but it goes on very pretty. It reminds me of this one. It's from Smashbox. And then I think Stila has one, and those two are always sold out. But this kind of looks like that to me. So those are alternatives to Her Blooming Cheek. Or if you prefer those brands, then maybe you would rather get those. But I love the color of this one anyways. I used to wear a lot of fuchsia blush, like every day almost. One of my favorite blushes was Bare Minerals Fruit Cocktail. And we'll just dust that on the cheek. I love it. It's so beautiful. Easily replacing my favorite bite of an apple. Ouch! And now we're going to take MAC's lip pencil in Beet, and we're just going to line the lips and fill them in, and I'll be right back. So now that MAC's Beet Lip Pencil is lined and filled in, we're going to take MAC's Full Fuchsia Lipstick. It's an amplified and a pro color, and it's being released with MAC's A Tartan Tail. And we're just going to fill in the lips. So it's just really pretty, and the interesting thing about this amplified, it's got like a slight shimmer to it, and in the tube, but it goes on pretty much like a true amplified cream. So I'm just going to take a hot pink lipstick, lip gloss. I apologize, what I have is MAC's Preppy Lip Jelly, which came out with MAC and Lilyland. And we'll just put that into the center of the lip for a little kick, and I think it kind of oomph it and gives it sort of a holiday appeal.